What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, all my Dark Knights. Good morning. Tis the day before the release. All right. So, this is Monday. The season 2 is releasing tomorrow. We're just going to cover these gameplay updates. I saw a couple of these and I was immediately thinking Raven. This thing kind of speaks to me in volume. So, we're going to do some read alongs. Bear with me, guys. So, I'm going to read this stuff and then I'm just going to kind of go over like my thoughts on what they're doing. We have added more cursor icons. Options included high contrast icons. These can be found in the accessibility option menu. Hopefully, what this means is my cursor won't get lost in the screen. Like so many times, like my cursor just gets lost in the screen. I can't tell if my guy is stunned or what's going on. So hopefully there's more. Hopefully it's not so chaotic sometimes. This one I'm kind of mixed about. We have added an audio cue to signal when you are near a traversal. Example, a ladder, broken bridge to jump over. So I like that they're adding that because I think of Raven right now and she's like, you know, she's my wife and she's playing a little bit with us and she's obviously not really a gamer and she's kind of new to the whole situation. So like when I would traverse over like obstacles, she'd be like, "Where are you going? What's going on?" So I like that they're adding something to allow people to I was going to say see for a second, but it's here. And that's the whole problem. Like why is it here? Like I have my audio to the game turned down relatively low as is. Why have an audio cue? That's just going to be annoying as hell. Like then you're going to have to search for like just make the dang thing glow up a little bit. Like it's not that hard, man. You literally just got done saying in the thing right up here that you're going to add, you know, higher contrast icons and then right here you're like, "Oh, we're going to add an audio cue." Audio cue? Like I don't want an audio cue, man. Like I like that they're looking at this stuff, but who really thinks about that? They're like, "All right, we need a solution for this. Let's put an audio cue. Let's put audio in there." They're like, "Yeah, let's run with it." Like, oh my goodness. Like missed hard on this one. Like I see where they're going, but they just missed like audio cue. No audio, man. Less audio. Nobody really half the time. I don't even have my audio all the way up. And then you're gonna have to look for it anyways. It's like it's not even helping you find it. It's just telling you it's nearby. And then you're just like, where is it? So, all right. Anyways, we're starting out real strong. User interface and user experience. Here we go. Items can be marked as favorites. Items marked this way cannot be sold or salvaged. Pretty sure they already had something like that. All right. So items in stash can now be marked as junk or favorite. The stash can now be searched and filtered more quickly. More quickly find items. To more quickly find items. All right, that was kind of a mess up on my part. Okay, that's good. That's good. We will have a little search bar on there. Using the sell all junk option will now only sell junk in the active inventory tab. What changed? Extracted aspects with the same legendary power will now be grouped together, sorted in the inventory and stash. That is nice. That is super nice. It's kind of a pain when you're just like all these things are different spots. The sorting of normal affixes on items have been improved to be more constant. Developer note: affixes sorting have been curated to more deliberately sort similar affixes together. You can tell everybody on the developer team is like, must have a college education. Must use big words to sound articulate and intelligent. Oh man, it's like, come on, man, stop trying to sound apart, man. Just make like the wording in this game is kind of driving me insane. Dungeons that have whispers associated with them will now display the aspect name and description on the tooltip map. Streamer mode has been implemented. Players that wish to hide identification, such as their character name or BlizzardNet, can use these settings. That's actually nice. I like that. That shouldn't really have been. That should have been a thought like right out the rip. Like my goodness. It's like, I had faith in the game, and then sometimes when I read this, I lose faith as I'm going. I'm just like, what? All right. An additional option for hiding combat text is now available. I actually like that. Originally, I thought that was kind of stupid, but I'm like, it's going to be nice getting rid of all the fortify. And the main problem is it just hides it over you, and it hides everything that's going on with you. If like they would put it off to the side or something, like not even be able to hide it, just allow people. What is it in WoW that when they have scrolling combat text, you can actually move it? Like, why don't you just literally copy WoW? Like Blizzard already has all the information spelled out for them, and they just choose to be different. It's kind of like, man, I don't know. As I read this, I get what they're trying to do, but like, why did it take so long? This stuff could have been added anytime. Why wait for season 2? And I guarantee you they're not waiting for season 2. I guarantee you they waited for the Microsoft to buy them. I guarantee you a lot of it has to do with that. That's why this is just so brutal. Auto run has now been added. Auto run? Why would auto run even be a thing? You run 10 feet and you got to move right away anyway. All right, I take that back. I love auto run and WoW. And you can still move. That actually probably is pretty good. But it's just like, you're clicking. You're clicking with your mouse. Like, I'm still going to have to use my mouse to move. Like, it's not like I'm hitting W in WoW. I mean, I'm still not, like, I still have to hit a button to toggle it on and off, right? How is that even better? At least WoW, when you're doing it, you're hitting W. And I just hold down my mouse button and I flow. Oh my goodness. This is killing me. This is probably going to be made for, I guess this is a problem when you got games that are console and PC. It's just, my God. When pressing the button, the player will continually move in the direction their mouse cursors are facing until another movement action or skill is initiated. All right, this stuff is silly. This stuff is, I like that they're adding it, but it's just like, my God, why did it take so long? Like, why did it take so long is my thing. The visual effects on the map to denote active hell tides is now also shown on the minimap. The minimap has been zoomed out to display a wider area. I think that's actually going to help running or mount movement a lot better, because people would run into the areas and they, like, I was just like, when I'm on my mount, I'm just looking at the minimap. How about instead of having auto run, how about being able to open up your map, right click where you want to go and tell your horse to go there, and then you can just wake up when it gets there. I'm going to a hell tides. I TP, I right click the hell tide, or not hell tide, excuse me. That's my error. Legion events or world bosses. How about I just TP over, right click, send it, and then my horse just flows over there. Like, you're almost there. Have an autopilot, like, or something. Like, come on now. Like, let's make this. Then you won't have to worry about people complaining about, well, then if they had that autopilot, their horse would probably get stuck and you'd be screwed. So I got why it's not happening. All right. 3 new icons have been added for Helltide's chests on the maps. 1 for each jewelry, armor, and weapons. My goodness, that took a while. 2 additional character slots have been added, totaling 12. So, after season 2, so I'm not a dude that plays this like nonstop, but like the content creator guys, granted they're in their own realm, so I'm not really, let's not even talk about them. But I'm more of a casual, probably a little bit up higher than casual, to be honest with you. I have one Eternal and 2 characters that are season 1, and I'll probably get 2 or 3 characters that are season 2. So now I'm up to 5 to 6. So now, like, you're gonna run into spots, and maybe they'll just keep adding 2 every season, which I'll like that. But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to delete a character. You're gonna have to delete something. That's why I don't necessarily agree with the eternal and seasonal stuff. I think it's dumb. I think seasonal should just be seasonal. Like, the characters should always just be seasonal. There should not be an eternal realm. I think they should move it like World of Warcraft. And it's a new season, new gear, same level, same character. Boom, let's flow. Let's get it going. New gear, end game content, new end game content. And maybe that's where they'll get. But I think leveling up a brand new character, I personally don't like it. I think it's kind of dumb. I think it's very dumb. Like, I want to be already a level 100. I already grinded to level 100 in Eternal and Season 1, which is absolutely brutal. And now you're making it easier. So I invested more time in these guys, and now they're pretty much just useless. And what can you do in Eternal? Like, maybe some PvP? Like, I don't know. Come on now. What's going on, man? Let's get this stuff rolling. All right, guys. So that kind of solidifies our gameplay updates. The next one we'll do is we're going to do items. Items looks like it's going to be a little bit larger, so a longer video. So we're going to drop this, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this little portion here. Like, what are you guys' thoughts? Like, tell me what you guys are thinking. Let me know what you guys are thinking, man. I'm just wondering, like, what is going on? Like, I see a lot of chaos coming up, and I don't know, man. I hope everything works out, but there's a lot of red flags, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm obviously going to get into season 2. I think it's going to be awesome, but I'm just wondering, like, what took so dang long? I wish they would have released this stuff where it is right now. Yes, I think the merger, I think the buyout had a lot to do with it, but that's just excuses, like, anyways. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Thank you guys for going through this with me, and we'll see how it goes. If you guys made it this far, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, leave me a comment below. If not, just leave me an emoji if you got nothing to say. Helps the algorithms, helps the engagements, helps more people see my content. Would definitely appreciate that, guys. We will catch you on the next video.